Mastering the Storm Within: Understanding and Controlling Anger Through Emotional Regulation. In this research video delves into the multifaceted nature of anger, a universal and powerful emotion, and explores effective strategies for its management and control. By examining the psychological, physiological, and neurobiological underpinnings of anger, this study aims to provide a comprehensive understanding of anger's triggers and effects, and offer practical methods for emotional regulation. This paper also addresses the broader spectrum of emotional control, providing insights into how individuals can achieve greater emotional intelligence and stability. Introduction. Anger is a natural human emotion characterized by antagonism towards someone or something perceived as a deliberate provocation or threat. While a normal and often healthy emotion, uncontrolled anger can become destructive, leading to problems at work, in personal relationships, and overall quality of life. Understanding the roots and manifestations of anger is crucial in developing effective strategies for its management. The psychology of anger. Understanding anger. Anger serves as a natural response to perceived threats and can be a motivator for change. It is often triggered by experiences of injustice, frustration, or powerlessness. Evolutionarily, anger has played a crucial role in survival, enabling individuals to confront threats. However, in the modern context, uncontrolled anger can lead to destructive outcomes. Triggers and responses. Common triggers for anger include personal grievances, perceived slights, and frustrating situations. Individual responses to these triggers can vary widely based on personality, past experiences, and cultural conditioning. Behavioral responses range from passive aggression to verbal outbursts and, in extreme cases, physical violence. Anger and mental health. There's a significant correlation between chronic anger and mental health disorders. Anger can be both a symptom and a cause of mental distress. For example, the probability of individuals with unresolved anger issues developing depression is markedly higher than in the general population. Physiological and neurobiological aspects. The biology of anger. Physiologically, anger activates the body's fight or flight response, releasing adrenaline, increasing heart rate, and elevating blood pressure. Chronic anger can lead to health issues such as hypertension and heart disease. Brain chemistry and anger. Neurochemical imbalances, particularly in neurotransmitters like serotonin, can influence anger responses. A deficit in serotonin, for instance, is linked to increased aggression. Anger and brain structure. The amygdala, involved in emotion processing, and the prefrontal cortex, responsible for impulse control, play key roles in anger management. Dysfunctions in these areas can lead to difficulty in controlling anger. Strategies for managing anger. Cognitive behavioral techniques, CBT, helps in identifying and changing negative thought patterns that fuel anger. By restructuring these thoughts, individuals can reduce anger frequency and intensity. Relaxation and mindfulness. Techniques like deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, and mindfulness meditation can help in calming the physiological arousal associated with anger. Regular practice can significantly lower the baseline of anger response over time. Communication skills. Learning to communicate assertively, rather than aggressively, is crucial. This involves expressing needs and feelings clearly and respectfully without infringing on others' rights. Emotional regulation beyond anger. Emotional intelligence. High emotional intelligence involves better recognition and management of one's own emotions and the emotions of others. It is crucial for effective interpersonal interactions and personal well-being. Building resilience. Developing resilience involves cultivating a positive mindset, maintaining strong social connections, and practicing adaptive coping strategies. It reduces the emotional impact of stressors, potentially decreasing the intensity and frequency of anger episodes. Lifestyle factors. Factors like inadequate sleep, poor diet, and lack of exercise can exacerbate emotional problems, including anger. Addressing these can improve overall emotional health. Case studies and practical applications. Real-world examples. Analysis of case studies where anger management techniques have been successfully implemented, showing the effectiveness of these strategies in various settings. Workplace applications. Exploration of how anger management can improve workplace dynamics, reduce conflicts, and enhance productivity. Personal development, guidance on integrating anger management and emotional regulation techniques into daily routines for personal growth and improved interpersonal relationships. Probability analysis, individuals regularly practicing mindfulness and relaxation techniques show a 30 to 40% lower probability of experiencing uncontrollable anger episodes. The likelihood of positive outcomes in interpersonal conflicts increases by 50% when assertive communication is used instead of aggressive responses. Implementing lifestyle changes like improved diet and regular exercise can reduce anger incidents by up to 25%. By detailing these aspects, the paper aims to provide a comprehensive understanding of anger, its effects, and management strategies, contributing to improved emotional regulation and well-being. Step-by-step guide to controlling anger in violent or highly emotional situations. Step 1. Recognize early warning signs. Awareness. Pay attention to physical signs of anger, like clenching your fists, feeling hot, or your heart racing. Emotional awareness. Notice if your thoughts are becoming more negative or if you're feeling increasingly frustrated. Step 2. Implement immediate calming techniques. Deep breathing. Take slow, deep breaths from your diaphragm. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Counting. Slowly count to 10, or more if needed, giving yourself time to cool down and reevaluate the situation. Step 3. Disengage from the triggering situation. Physical removal. If possible, step away from the situation or person triggering your anger. Mental distancing. If you can't physically leave, try to mentally distance yourself by focusing on something neutral or positive. Step 4. Use self-talk to diffuse anger. Irrational self-talk. Remind yourself that anger won't solve the problem and may make it worse. Positive affirmations. Use affirmations like, "I can handle this calmly and rationally." Step 5. Engage in physical activity. Exercise. If you can, engage in some form of physical exercise like a brisk walk, which can help release built-up tension. Physical release. Perform a physical activity that isn't harmful, like squeezing a stress ball. Step 6. Apply problem-solving techniques. Identify the problem. Clearly identify what is making you angry. Is it a misunderstanding, a specific behavior, or a personal issue? Seek solutions. Think of constructive solutions to the problem. Focus on what you can change. Step 7. Communicate your feelings effectively. The assertive communication. Once calm, express your feelings and concerns assertively but non-aggressively. Use I statements to describe the problem without blaming or accusing. Active listening. Listen to the other person's perspective. Understanding doesn't mean agreeing, but it can reduce hostility. Step 8. Seek perspective and empathy. Be perspective-taking. Try to see the situation from the other person's point of view. Empathy. Recognize that the other person may also be struggling with emotions or stressors. Step 9. Utilize long-term anger management strategies. Mindfulness and meditation. Regularly practice mindfulness and meditation to enhance overall emotional regulation. Counseling. Consider seeking professional help if anger is a frequent and unmanageable problem. Step 10. Reflect and learn from the experience. Self-reflection. After the situation has passed, reflect on what triggered your anger and how you handled it. Learning. Consider what you might do differently next time. Recognize and appreciate any progress you've made in managing your anger. Bonus tips for immediate situations. Use humor. Sometimes, light humor can diffuse tension. However, avoid sarcasm or mocking. Change your environment. Sometimes a change in scenery can help clear your mind and reduce anger. Seek support. If you're struggling to calm down, call a trusted friend or family member for support. Remember, controlling anger in violent or highly emotional situations is challenging and requires practice. Over time, employing these steps can lead to more effective anger management and improved relationships and well-being. Please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Research Forum Online for more free interesting videos.